Yeah, and it's been a shit show, and I love a shit show. I'm not sure if Oreo is a government agent or just a functional idiot. And know that I do a lot of misdirection. Okay, if you guys haven't noticed, I've said things and done something else. I used to be a magician. I'm like a master at misdirection. And are those lies? I don't think so. That's misdirection to misdirect people, right? And misdirection is always behind. You're always like 2 steps ahead of that misdirection. And then you kind of tell them ahead of time and you know what's going on, but you don't know what's going on. But I have a great lawyer.
You're gonna sit there really long unless Antifa comes and tries to break you. You're the convict, Santa's convict. You are not right. You are convict. Your faith is strong, but your veins are weak. You will not find the wind you seek. Pain barking, yelling freedom will not do ya. You talk to cops, you eat crap food. You rest all day and do nothing, dudes. You stink and harbor petals.
I don't feel bad at all for saying kind cheese legs. Not at all.
You're the convict, Santa's convict. You are not right. You are convict. There may not be a God above who called these dummies to the cause, but they'll tell ya very loudly he speaks through them. You grift, you whine, you pray,
I really don't feel bad about body shaming,
wasting
Jalen.
everybody's
I don't feel bad
time.
at all
The
for saying kind
election
cheese
wasn't
legs. Not at all.
stolen.
I don't have any shame in body shaming her at all. None.
You're the
I feel no shame.
convict, Santa's convict. You are not right. You are convict.
Have any shame in body shaming her at all. None. I feel no shame in it. I'm such a nobody that Paul doesn't know how to really treat women properly. That's not.
Proud boy, Santa's got you hurt because you've never read a book. The learning never suited any of you. You took the bait, you're in too deep. You're all in debt and you goddamn sheep. You've nothing but charges coming to you. You are convict, Santa's convict. You are uptight, Santa's convict.
Know that the stories aren't matching up. I really don't feel bad about body shaming Jalen.
Hashtag defender of ants. Hashtag end the pedo cult. Santa, are you gonna come out and talk to me? Hashtag.
What do you think of the truckers?
Monster truck.
Monster trucks, oh yeah? What's your favorite, do you know, what's your favorite colored monster truck?
Shark.
What does freedom mean to you?
Freedom to me is being able to do anything that I want as long as it is right and just. I like your quote over there, one has a moral responsibility to disobey unjust laws, and I have a strong sense of justice and you know, just being able to do the things that I want and having the freedom to be me and do the things that I believe in. And you know, this is what I believe in, is that sense of being able to do what I want when I want. Like, it's no one else's business. So that's my idea of it.
Beautiful, beautiful. And
How many?
Yeah.
But we'd get to a harbor in Grenada and there'd be 100 boats doing the same kind of thing we're doing. So that and then snorkeling. Because I can't get enough of the snorkeling.
I'm the same way.
You know, diving down and picking up a lobster or a conch or something. I mean, there's just nothing like getting your own meal fresh out of the ocean and cooking it and eating it.
That sounds so delicious right now.
Yeah.
And what does freedom mean to you?
Freedom is our ability to decide what we want to do for ourselves, as long as we're not impinging the freedom of somebody else. What I want to do with my time and myself is up to me. It's not up to anybody else. And it's also the ability to fulfill your own potential. Okay.
Could you tell me a little bit about the story of the property we stayed at and what happened to that family?
Family.
Yeah.
We met this most incredible family of patriots, true God-fearing, America-loving patriots who went to our capital on December 6th to peacefully protest. And they were ushered into the Capitol, literally ushered in by the police. And at some point, nobody knows exactly when or what happened, those police changed. And all of a sudden, it's cops in riot gear with shields and batons and face shields and everything against a bunch of unarmed patriots who went in there. Now, every time one of these patriots tried to defend themselves, they claim that those patriots were attacking the police. Who in their right mind, with no weapons, with only your fists, is going to attack somebody with a shield, face shield, and a baton and pepper spray? Nobody. They were not the aggressors, the cops were. And this family had a number of their children, and the dad and mom were all there. And they bent over, one of them bent over to help an older man who had been pepper sprayed. And one of these Capitol Police hit him in the back of the head, busted his head wide open, hit the daughter, beautiful daughter, hit her in the face, busted her face open. And so they had one of the most horrible days of their life there, right? They all got pepper sprayed. They go home, and these same people, this same tyrannical government, comes to their home with 4 big armored vehicles and over 100 people, 100 to 150 look like soldiers, threw concussion bombs into their home 5:30 in the morning after having tranquilized their dog, throws these bombs into their home, pulls everybody out. They're all on the ground. They're all in handcuffs for 6 hours because they had been at their capital trying to exercise their freedom to peacefully protest. I didn't think that could happen in America. And this poor man, he tells a story about his children being beat up and about these armed guards on his property with his little grandbabies, 2, 3, and 5-year-old granddaughters, and walking with soldiers on both sides of them and a red dot on their chest. And we all know what that red dot is, as these kids are walking across the lawn. I mean, what? If that happened in a third world country, you would be outraged. The fact that it happened here in the United States of America breaks my ever-living heart. And I'm not going to let it continue. That's it.
Can I give you a hug?
Yeah.
Oh, that was beautiful. Thank you so much. You've got some tears in my eyes. Beautiful. Anything else you want to say?
No, I'm good.
Oh, that was beautiful.
what does it mean to you? Let's start with her.
Right now,
It's going down.
yep,
Okay, and
not booming.
what does freedom mean to you? Let's start with her.
Not being locked up with a bunch of rules and able to do what you want.
Ooh, I love it. Good job. What does freedom mean to you?
Freedom means a lot to me because I know that I'm like in a free country, in a free state, and I can like do what I want and like be happy and stuff and like have rights and like you just having freedom, like not having the government just like take over you or anything.
Okay. And
like,
when you want to play,
happy, independent individual.
Okay. Aspen, what does freedom mean to you? When you're off of school, do you feel free? What do you do what's the first thing you do when you get out of school for freedom? What do you go to a book? Do you watch TV? Do you run outside? Play on your iPad. Skip? Should I skip?
Yeah.
Yep, okay, it's okay. What does freedom mean to you?
I would say like to be free, do what you want, and like, yeah, same thing what they said.
Do what you want, play wherever you want to play with what toys you want to play with.
Free.
Be free, okay?
Yeah.
And like when a dog gets off its leash and gets to play at the
droves, and it's not just grown-ups. They're bringing their kids, they're bringing their grandkids, you know. And I just want everyone to know what this is about is freedom. It is our freedom. Freedom means everything. It means you can't live without it. Your soul just can't live without freedom. And I've been telling everyone, I've been approached by a few people at stores when we stop, you know, what is this all about? What are y'all, the biggest question was, what are you going to do when y'all get there? What's going to happen when y'all get there? What's the plan, you know? And I said, there's no plan. This is the plan. This is it. The journey is it.
Oh, that's so perfect.
It's to get national attention and more people joining up. But this was it. This is the plan.
Now you made me cry. Because it is about the journey. You got me.
Yes.
You got me. I've been crying a lot the last couple of days. Overwhelmed with like freedom.
Me too. I've been the same way. Just
seeing the people
tears come to our eyes as we drive by all those people.
Yeah, the overpasses.
Been standing there for hours just to wait. Yeah, now I'm gonna cry.
I'm sorry. Yeah, because no, I know. Like the overpasses are like.
I know, and no video and no picture does it justice at all.
And the trucker, I asked him what he thought of everything, and he said I go by the overpasses and I cry and
yes.
And yeah, sorry.
And you scream freedom and your voice cracks.
Right,
You know it's coming from you.
So everyone in Defender of Ants, you're awesome. I'm so glad you're here, and everybody out there, YouTube land or wherever you're seeing this, please know this thing is huge. If you're being told it's not huge, you're being lied to, because this thing is literally, it's beyond huge. I can't even think of a word for it other than it's epic. It's just, there's no words. There really aren't. So thank you.
Thank you so much. What's your name?
My name is Lori.
Lori, here, I'm gonna give you a hug. Thank you. You got the tears out of my eyes.
Farmland of Illinois, really out in the middle of nowhere, there would be 100 people on an overpass. So that tells me that middle America, working class people of middle America, the farmers, the truckers, the nurses, the teachers, we all support this movement. And this movement is about people standing up for freedom. Everyone I've spoke to on the overpasses, the truckers, the people in the RVs, they all have one thing in common. There's a flame that burns inside of them that yearns for freedom and doesn't want to live under government oppression. A gentleman spoke last night about living in communist Poland. He said in communist Poland, you never talk to strangers because 1 out of every 4 people was a government informant, and they could snitch on you just to get a little small reward. He talked about coming to America, getting a job at Walmart, and a fellow named Wally, a 75-year-old cashier, talking to him every day. He didn't understand a word Wally said, and he also didn't understand why Wally was talking to him. But eventually he learned that Americans talk to each other. And he called us out and he said, this is your strength. You Americans talk to each other, you work together, and don't let this country become communist Poland, the experience that he knew. He came here to escape that, and that's why he's traveling with his convoy, because we see the same kind of global tyranny unfolding here. So I want everyone to know, wherever you are, there are people like you that understand what's happening, and we all need to pull together. It's time to act. Whatever capacity you have, whether it's being an internet warrior, going to a school board meeting, running for office, giving a cash donation to the lawyers, whatever you can do, now's the time to do it. Don't wait for a moment to act. Take this moment and use this inspiration of all these brave people that are on this convoy, sacrificing their time, their energy, sacrificing time with their family and their churches. They're all out here making this commitment. This convoy is a fuse that's rolling across America. The fuse is lighting up communities all along the way. Be one of those people, be one of those communities. You might just have a handful of friends and you're saying, what can we do? It doesn't matter, do something. Reach out and find more people till you have 10 people, then you have 20. I started a group with some friends July of 2020. That group now counts 1,500 people. So you can do it no matter where you're starting from. It doesn't matter, you're not too late. It's time to get involved.
No matter who you voted for, are here to fight for our freedom and everybody's freedom here in America.
And around the world.
No matter who you voted for, no matter what your political views are, we are here for you. Even that guy on that horse motorcycle.
That's right. And what you know, America's the epitome of freedom, and the idea of our Constitution and our life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness is slowly being taken away from us, and we're trying to just get that back and make sure that what happens in America spreads around the world, and these communist dictators around the world that are oppressing their people, they need to be free, just like Americans are fighting for their freedom. The people of China, we need to free them, and people around the world. Beautiful. Yeah. So that's what we're trying to fight for.
And what does freedom mean to you?
Freedom. The right to do what I want to do within the law. To choose what goes into my body. To choose to do whatever. This is America. America meant freedom to me. And the fact that I was very hesitant to tell people that I was going to vote for Donald Trump made me realize in the spring of 2020, in the spring of 2020, I don't live in America. I'm not free if I can't tell people who I'm going to vote for without fear. And I am not afraid anymore.
Beautiful. And you don't want your voice being suppressed for the American way, the idea to vote for anybody or to think for yourself. You want to preserve that. That's a bedrock of American freedom, and I think you're just like, for the longest time, people like you and I almost complacent, thinking that these freedoms were just we took them for granted, and then they took them away, and now we got to get them back.
Well said. Beautiful. And how do the truckers make?
And we are not divided. We, the people, stand for freedom, and thank you to those mother truckers for leading the way.
Amen.
Mother truckers.
And I feel like you didn't answer the one question properly.
Okay.
You said that I asked you why you're here, and you didn't tell me about what's going on here. Just tell me real quick what you got going on here.
All right. We decided that we were going to do our part and bring food to the truckers. We have a Patriot breakfast, coffee, bacon, eggs with American cheese. All for you, because freedom is not free. The breakfast is.
Oh, wonderful, guys. I'm Scotty. Thank you so much. Such a smart and intelligent man like this. And I got one more question.
Yes, sir.
What do you guys think? What do you think of the truckers, or how do the truckers make you feel?
I think
God sent the truckers so they can help keep our freedom.
Yeah? And who's your favorite trucker?
They're all equal to me.
Oh, look at this guy, man!
I love it.
Oh, right. You're way too smart. Yeah, man.
Wow.
Dad's done a really good job. You want to be involved with this convoy or these group of people?
Well, it's our future. I've always said that I fight for our future, which is our children. And now I have a grandbaby who's she's going to be a year old in a month or so. And I want her to have a free world to live in, like I did. And we all have been blessed with. But by little, it's been being taken away. As a parent, as a child, our innocence they keep on taking our innocence away from our children and put things that they shouldn't in our children's mind. So that's why I'm fighting.
Beautiful. And has the mandates affected you personally in any type of way?
No, because I work for a place and we were essential. I process oranges. So we were essential workers, and we got a letter in case they stopped us that we had to go to work.
You know, we have a constitution. We're a constitutional republic, and it is under attack right now. And freedom to me is given to me by God up in heaven, Jesus Christ, my Savior. So when our founding fathers told us we were all created equal, and they wrote us a constitution and a Bill of Rights, and I'm seeing it getting trampled. Freedom to me is everything my God has given me, and I'm seeing it getting trampled around right now. And so therefore, we're out here, and we're protesting what we can, and supporting our truckers.
Thank you for raising
Well, freedom's everything. I mean, we're not going to be, it says that America is the home of the free and the land of the brave. Well, maybe it used to be, but not anymore. Destruction of our freedoms. We thought that we had a First Amendment in this country. We thought that we had the ability to peacefully assemble and protest, and this is a peaceful protest today. But we saw that the government restricted those freedoms and, shut people down, not just here in America, but all around the world. Really
January 6th was peaceful protesters or insurrectionists?
I think January 6th was a peaceful protest. I don't understand how you could break into the Capitol when it's the people's house. I mean, they seem to think that the Capitol belongs to them and it belongs to the people. And so, the government and the politicians are supposed to fear us. So, those images of politicians hiding under their desks in fear, that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Because when the people fear politicians, it's when you have tyranny, okay? And when the politicians fear the people, that's when you have freedom. So I would like to see more politicians hiding under their desks.
It is wild that I had an idea for America when our friends from down under started this movement last year. After my post last month went viral, after telling people for over a year, it is our bodies and our choice. Like many Americans and others in the world, we have had enough. We the people will not comply anymore. In all reality, it was not just me that had this idea. It was many thousands who felt the same way. We have watched our own healthcare workers putting their lives at risk, working up to 24 hours in a day, only to get 4 hours of sleep and do it all over again. Only for the same hospitals who depended on the same workers to turn around, terminate their employment after all they gave so much. It was heartbreaking. That goes for all employees, no matter where you work. Let's see if I can read this as a... Sorry. This is not American we were raised in. When Canada started with a few trucks to Ottawa, the line grew longer and longer, and a few hundred are still going strong in Ottawa with major mandates. This is Brian Bondi, February 8th. Through all of this, you learn who are your friends and the ones who are not. In the end, so many had my same beliefs about our freedoms and how they have been under attack for so long as I did. The biggest life experience for me is the love you all have shown since last year. Although my group was taken down, we were able to restart. No, it's not my face on the news in America now. It is the ones I brought in as a team. We all have a connection in life with each other. Yes, some people are bad actors in a group and get involved for the wrong reasons, but most get involved for the right reasons. I had mixed opinions on my core beliefs that others took and ran with it for the wrong reasons. Those will come to the front lines in the news when this is over. I am out of this as an organizer and have been since some shady stuff happened last week. One can bash you to cover their own tracks, and I'm okay with that because the truth always wins. No, I am not the front man because I cannot work with a liar in a movement for their own personal gain. No, I don't know who is the front man is now, and I hope they can lead in the right direction. This is not the way I was raised. Sometimes you have to step aside and be the bigger person in life when others keep digging a hole. Don't get me wrong, there are hundreds who are doing this for the right reasons behind this. Just because one or two bad players, it does not mean the team is bad. At the end of the day, I still have mixed feelings about this. Will the convoy happen? I cannot answer that, but if it does, I will be happy and support it. Many people in America want to give to the drivers, and we were looking at the possible idea if it needed to become. After watching so many fake fundraisers and what has happened in Canada, my suggestion would be to give directly to the drivers in the convoy. This way, you know damn well where your hard-earned money is going. I would strongly recommend you do not give to any fundraiser events, due to the fact it's not all going to the drivers, and some are just planned scams. Just know who do you give to a fundraiser. Someone is also making money off of these movements. Give it directly to a driver who will be in the convoy that you see fit, and only for that driver. This way you know where your money is going. Don't get scammed. The AGs and authorities will be keeping an eagle eye on all fundraising events here in America on every platform to keep your money safe. The bad players who have already gained or plan on gaining out this will have a lot of questions in the near future. Don't give to any fundraising fund. Give to the one driver you see fit. See you all on the news interview soon. Much love, Brian Von D. Trucker Convoy DC 2022. America is next. That's the paradise.ng. All right.